Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us and on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the Lakers starting group. You've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send the double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Doncic with a screen on Washington. James, the pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Now, Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his three. And it's the Lakers ball. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Lakers have possession. Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Dinwiddie wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wasted no time on that one.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Hachimura. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
Hachimura, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Reeves. The kick out to LeBron. Uncovered. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Gafford controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Doncic looking it over. Fires the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hachimura against Davis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Stats for James. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 11th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Doncic outside for 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
And Thompson kicks to Dinwiddie. From outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Now here's Gafford to the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now with the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Shots good by Gafford.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Hachimura kicks to Hayes. From deep, Reeves. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington against Hachimura. Thompson for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot find one. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 7. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Christie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Fast break, here they come. Ahead. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Inside, and Gafford throws it down.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And let's give a quick nod to a group of shooting guards that have been outstanding from the free throw line in the second half of the season. Second, Austin Reeves.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside for Davis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Finney Smith. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 10. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply... LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Gafford misses. Lakers trail by 8. Over in the...